Bombed right now. Oh, we're dead.
I'm about sick of that. And there's lean peek in this door with a sweater, and I died instantly when I walked up.
Hey guys, and sure, welcome back to a not so typical video, actually a very different video. This is a game that I have been asked to play for, oh, I don't know, a year at this point probably. And the only reason I wanted to try it this time is because my friend Beyerdynamic decided to play it. He found out it was free to play and decided to give it a whirl. And the first thing that I see is a 311 kill game on D-Day defense with the MG42 from Beyerdynamic. And I'm like, hold on a minute, what is that? So I decide to finally bite the bullet and just download Enlisted and see what it's all about. And to my surprise, it is actually pretty fun just to play casually. I'm gonna be completely honest, I have absolutely not a single clue what half the stuff in this game does. There's like 500 different squad types you can choose from, a bunch of different weapons, some of which I've never seen in another World War II game, so many different like mini currencies and just stuff you can buy and bundles and packs and all this stuff. No clue what's going on. I find the game just to be fun to play, just as a default soldier, which I assume I'm playing with right now because I'm brand new to the game. And I certainly did not expect that, because Enlisted is about the exact opposite type of game that I would typically gravitate towards playing. First of all, if you pay attention to the bottom left of your screen, I mean, I'm getting huge FPS in this game. And it looks better than Battlefield 2042. So what's your excuse, DICE? I don't really understand it. Why is Enlisted getting, 250, 300, 350 FPS and it looks better on low settings than Battlefield 2042 does on like medium or high, and then I get like 120 FPS or 150 FPS on Battlefield 2042? Another very impressive thing that Beyerdynamic actually brought up is the fact that, in his opinion, as a firearms collector himself, and not just any ordinary firearms collector, we're talking about, six-figure transferable machine guns, he was saying that the weapons in this game are incredibly detailed and correctly marked, and he said he's really never seen that in any one of these World War II games. So far, my time in Enlisted has been pretty fun. I just kind of treat this game as a hyper-casual sort of just mess-around game with friends, and I think that's actually a great way to actually approach things, because believe it or not, I don't really play many games outside of, practicing for maybe some tournaments that are coming up or playing Battlefield 2042 on stream. Past that, I never really have a game that I jump on just to mess around with, and this is so far proven to be a game that I might continue to jump on and mess around with. Especially considering the fact that I'm having fun without even, emptying my entire bank account into the game. Now, with that being said, if I wanted to empty my entire bank account into this game, I absolutely could, because, oh my god, you can spend money in this game so easily. You can buy all these sorts of packs, all these sorts of different unlocks, currency, you name it, it's in the game for you to buy whenever you want. And that's understandable, because seeing who makes this game, Gaijin, they're of course notorious for having the same sort of monetization thing with a lot of their other games. But let's shift gears and sort of talk about some of the mechanics and just sort of how the gameplay feels and is. So I'll be comparing this to a lot of Battlefield games that I've played in the past, BF1, Battlefield 5, even 2042 mechanically, just to give you guys that are watching the channel and maybe aren't familiar with Enlisted a better chance of understanding what I'm trying to say. So first of all, if anyone remembers Battlefield 5, that game was notorious for just getting stuck on random little things on the ground, even if the ground looked flat. In Enlisted, there's a ton of rubble everywhere, and I have yet to get stuck once. And it's amazing. It's amazing to me because I'm just running along, and I'm actually, correcting my movement as to not get stuck, and then I just see people, completely glide over it like it's fine. I'm like, oh my god, wait, that's actually really nice, because it just makes gameplay a lot smoother. And speaking of smooth gameplay, the leaning in this game is actually quite smooth, and believe it or not, the movement is not the worst I've ever felt in my entire life. The movement in this game is surprisingly okay. Now, the aiming is a different story. The aiming feels fine, but it's definitely unique. It is absolutely a more milsim/realism type of aiming. It's completely decoupled from the center of your screen, even more so than Battlefield 5's aiming was. So you really have to pay attention where your iron sight is pointing rather than the center of your screen, and sometimes the weapon sway gets out of control. Now, another thing that gets out of control And believe me, I will figure this out. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on, but I've been dying to artillery strikes and just like crazy bombing runs left and right. And when I figure that out, ladies and gentlemen, I will wreak havoc on this player base. Apparently you need to use like some sort of radio man in order to call in artillery. So when I figure that out, I'm going to have a ton of fun. But something I've already had a ton of fun with is just the way this game plays in terms of an individual like squad way. So if you notice in the clips, a lot of the people that I'm killing in the background are actually bots. I didn't know that at first. At first I thought these were all real players. I only found that out about 2 hours into the game. But then I figured out that you can actually take control of the bots in your squad. So one of the funniest things in the entire game is to just like find the enemy that's real in a pack of AI, kill him, and then kill him again as he tries to take control of all the other AI. That is one of the funniest things in the entire game. Another quick note about this game is just the fact that the sound design in this game is crazy. It's a loud game. Like, I had to turn the volume down to about 25% to get it to a normal volume that I would play games at. But it's a great thing if you want to basically play the game like, you know, die in game, die in real life. You get snapped at through the bushes by 8mm Mauser. You're ducking in real life, I promise you, with the way this game sounds. So yeah, comment down below if you want to see me play more of this game. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on. Complete newbie. If you're a 5 million hour enlisted expert god legend, feel free to comment down below like what should I do with all these points and upgrade things that I'm getting, because I'm sure I've just absolutely fumbled the bag already with upgrading some trash that I didn't need to upgrade at all. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're an enlisted avid player, maybe you can join the Discord and, you know, give me some pointers. Link in the description. And hey, I'll see you guys later.
I think I camp the objective with the flamethrower, and when they pour in, I flame on, dude. They're coming. Dude, it's coming. It's coming. I'm about to pop. I'm about to pop, boys. This is gonna be raw.
Is there...
Oh my god, there's a million people about to come around this corner.
Is there a third person in the tank?
I don't know.
Insane farm, here I go! Flame on! You are buzzed!